Yeah, nice win today. Really finishing up a great week for our team. Miami was, tough to deal with today. Isaiah Wong, terrific player, and they make it hard. It's they make some hard shots and kept it close throughout. We really had to shoot the ball exceptionally well. I was really happy to see my players really execute the way they did, made big shots. We hit 11 threes, probably needed all of them. Miami's hard. They don't foul you, so it's hard to get into the free throws, get to the free throw line and get some easy baskets. And so you're playing against a set defense a lot, especially when they make shots. And I thought they made a few open ones and also some guarded ones. And but this was a very challenging second half. I thought our guys really responded, and we had some flashes of good defense at times, especially when we needed it. And then I thought guys really made some big plays. Clyde was really good off the pass in the second half. I thought he made some good assists. And Al gave us a big jolt coming off the bench, hitting threes, but also his defense was good. So really good week for our team to get the road win at Wake and follow it up with the win today. Questions?
Hey, Coach, it's David Hood. What does it say about Aamir? It's this late in the year, and he goes all 40 minutes out there today and scores 19 and just kind of has that Aamir Simms kind of a game.
Yeah, he was terrific. But the only thing I'm upset with him, he had some turnovers. He had a bad week with turning the ball over. We got to tighten some of that up. But his efficiency was incredible. Again, that's why he's a really good player. Makes threes. He can drive by you a little bit. He scored in the post. He was outstanding. And obviously, I didn't want to take him out. Brooks is a big guy, and again, more than just offensively, Amir's just very solid defensively. He's usually in the right spots. He helps on not only coverages that he's involved with, but directing our defense, almost like a middle linebacker. When other action is going on defensively, he helps other guys a good bit. So tremendous performance by him again.
Coach, it seemed like you tried just about everything to stop Isaiah Wong, even went to a 2-3 zone at one point. How difficult of a guy, a guard like him is to defend?
Yeah, he's an incredible shot maker. I mean, we recruited him, so we know how good he is. And he's a guy that just keeps improving. And Coach Larinaga always, he does a really good job he always finds a guy like this. Chris likes Isaiah Wong. He's had guys like this when I competed against him at George Mason. And he puts those guys in good position. And then they're always talented enough to be, creative shot makers. And he's an elite level shot maker. And, I didn't think we did a great job at the beginning of the game. It's crazy, but we made our first 2 threes. We're up 6-zip, kind of feel good about it. But sometimes when those things happen, the game can get a little soft. And we let them get a few shots, and they made them. And, pretty soon they've got confidence. And, they're a dangerous team, because they've got guys that can make some tough shots. McGusty normally can make, several tough shots. Anthony Walker's a really improving player and going to be a good player in this league. And, but yeah, we did a lot of different things. A lot of it didn't work. And he made a lot of shots that were difficult, challenged, but that's why he's going to be an all-conference player.
Brad, this is Larry. How important is Al-Amir to this team achieving its full potential, do you think, this season?
He's real important. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are really important, and he's one of them. That's, when Nick and Al are playing well together, you've got 2 guys out there that can make shots, and obviously he brings a defensive presence to our team. He's confidence and swagger. He's got some of that to him that we really like. So there's no question. He was terrific today. If he has a poor game, we don't win. And I told you for a while there he wasn't real healthy with his groin, and in the last week or 10 days, that's been much better. maybe 2 weeks. And so I think he's kind of getting his form back and playing a little bit better, been practicing better, and confidence kind of coming back in terms of making a few shots and making some plays.
In terms of the long term of this season, can you speak to how he handled sharing so much of the load, sharing so much playing time, after being the guy last year? How much of an
Yeah,
adjustment
I
that
mean,
was?
I think one of the neat things about the situation is, Nick and Al both get along so well, and they're very encouraging to one another. When Al was starting, Nick was extremely supportive. They josh around, have fun together at practice. Obviously, we've talked to you guys about how, and all summer and fall. I mean, those two dudes are picking each other up full court, like trying to make each other's life miserable. And then when practice is over or when they're shooting free throws together, they're having a great time, but I think it's because there's a mutual respect. I think they both, have respect for each other as players. And then, at one point here, we decided to flip it, and, Al wasn't playing quite as well. His groin was bothering him. And so we went with Nick for a while. Nick's played great, and now Al's supporting him. And, to be honest with you, I thought about starting Al today a little bit, just, even for defense on Wong a little bit early. But so it's a good problem to have two guys that can play. Obviously, we play them together a good bit, and, we need them both to play well to win.
Coach, I know you're not looking ahead, but with 2 games left, you guys are right in the thick of potentially getting that double bye, that highly coveted double bye in the ACC tournament. How big would that be if you'd be able to get that?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's the best part about it is that it means you've won the rest of your games probably, and you're whatever that means. We'd be 11-5, and whatever overall, 17-5 or something, and we'd be putting ourselves in a great position. We're trying to win every game. We certainly have talked to our guys about that. About a week ago, we started talking about, hey, this is, we have an opportunity to make a strong finish, and, us, along with a lot of other teams, are all in a position to maybe make a run at being a top 4 seed. And that would be great going into a tournament, but it's not something that we talk about every day, or, we're just trying to prepare for the next team, win the next game, and you kind of let most of that stuff take care of itself. NCAA tournament bids and high seeds and finishes, and we talk about it in general terms a little bit, but for the most part, it's what do we got to do today?
It's David again. What does 200 wins mean to you?
Well, I'm proud of it because of the longevity of being here, and it's like I said to the guys in the locker room, I've had the privilege of coaching here for 11 years, and I feel very honored and blessed about it. I've talked about how much I enjoyed here. I have one grad and another daughter that's halfway through. My wife and I are very comfortable here. We appreciate the way we've been treated over the years, and I think we've put our heart and soul into Clemson, probably more than some folks realize, in terms of effort that we've put through. That's, fundraising and a lot of things that go into more than just direct basketball stuff, coaching your players. But what I love about it is I've got the privilege to work with some really talented and, quality assistant coaches that have helped me along the way. And we've been able to help some of those guys go on to and finish their careers or extend their careers, some of them to become head coaches and do some great things. And my staff that I'm working with now is terrific. And then just the players, I've been here now 11 years. So I've probably had at least, 50 or so guys that I've had the pleasure to coach, and to still have relationships with some of them, a lot of them really, means a lot. And, we're trying to establish ourselves as a really good program in this league. And this year is doing a lot to continue to push us in the right direction. So I'm very thankful for having had the opportunity to be here as long as we have, and hope we can have some high level of success moving forward.